always hovered over by Jree, most of the time not locked in, but we have seen it from him.
Yeah, we have seen it from him, and into a Braum, it could even be a possibility. Braum is another one of those champions being melee and having a fairly understandable attack path. It is locked in. So yeah. Jree is pulling out the first Blitzcrank of the summer split. And the reason I like that lock-in is if he focuses down Braum and he uses the mobility of Ezreal in the same process, they can punish the melee range and pre-6 potentially sets up kills. The thing is, Millenium have once again got an all-or-nothing team composition. Kerp has stood in the little shadow. He could flash over the wall, doesn't even need to.
Ulti coming through there, it's not going to connect, but I feel they've got the damage for this one. Kevin got his Bloodwell passive. If he does need it, he will need it, but they get the first blood, and importantly, he goes on to Fizz.
Look at the roam from Alliance. There's two members coming down to the bottom, and they've jumped on Creaton.
Oh, this is really bad. There's the bomb coming in from Froggen. Have they got the damage here to kill Jree? They do. Nyph takes some damage as well, and Creaton finds himself pinned to the tower with 4 men closing in around him. The minion wave only just now coming in. Tabzz will dash in. Creaton goes aggressive. Tabzz will survive it. It's Froggen that actually got the kill in the end, and this should open up the second turret for Alliance as well. 2
very good kills for Alliance, and what you also noticed in that play, the true shot barrage from Creaton, and how easily it can just be mitigated by Nyph's Unbreakable. They get a very good jump onto the minion wave by Nyph. He gets his ultimate down, that Glacial Fissure, and it was just well executed. They got the damage, they got the tower.
Force them away from this top tower. Already half health. Jree gonna come forward, does get the grab. He's on to Nyph as he gets knocked up. Kick back as well there, but he's very tanky already and somehow manages to just walk away. Wickd comes in for the barrel to disengage. And there on the top side, Kerp has actually come around as well. He got the 1 kill, went straight down afterwards. The Mega Inferno Bomb not quite landing. Have Alliance got enough health here to force Millenium away?
Of course they do, because they're 2 key wave clears of Ziggs and Gragas are available. So Millenium can't sit on the tower because they just physically can't deal with the damage and the zoning.
To have a go at the dragon, but they're going to start things off. Chuck should be there when he's actually needed. Millenium, though, are starting to arc around onto this one and may try and challenge for it. Jree steaming on forward. Can he get the grab? Actually, it's going to be Alliance to pick up the dragon itself. Kevin getting right to the front, and Chuck's focus will go down to Creaton. That's a single kill for Millenium. Now they have to back away, though, with that Mega Inferno Bomb coming in. Barrel comes out of Wicked as well, and Millenium realizing they've not taken all that much damage here. They can try and push them back with the ultimates down.
Yeah, the barrel really did not do a lot, and Kerp managing to thread the needle, landing the Chumber Waters onto Tabzz, forced him to fall back, and if he had been caught up by more damage, may have given up more. Alliance did get the dragon though, so that's very important. Trading dragon for a single kill is definitely worthwhile. And if he needs to teleport into the lane, he can. And we do see they've got Wicked.
They've got Wicked. He flashes very, very early from it, using his barrel there as well. And Alliance seem to have actually turned Millenium a little bit on this one. Jree at half HP. Kerp will finally be getting in there. In fact, using his teleport, and he's going to try and come around the back of them. Can this work for Millenium?
Very important. Alliance burned through their flashes and multiple ultimates. Millenium have started the fight.
The knock-up from Kevin, and here comes Kerp from the backside. Nyph going to go low. They want Tabzz though, and they get Tabzz as well. It's Creaton that takes down Nyph. Kevin here may have a go at Froggen. Nyph will dive onto him. Zhonya's is there for Froggen, and in the end that won't work out for him, but Kevin's flashed in. Knock-up comes around as well, and that will be 4 for 2 in favor of Millenium, and they managed to hold on to that tower.
So important for Millenium. The reason that fight was a success was because of the earlier initiation that came out of Alliance. Any mistakes whatsoever will cost them. And look at Kerp again, looking from the sideline. Kevin didn't get the knockout.
Diving in there, Chum the Waters comes down, but that will be repelled away from what they wanted. Oh, the hook landing there from Jree. He comes down. Creaton gets the kill. They might want to back away now, though. Kottenx will be focused, and in the end, it's a 1-for-1. Kerp actually on the top side there of the Alliance jungle, I think, has decided he doesn't want any more of it, and will in fact do a big loop around the top towards that top wave. Interesting little fight. Again, Jree on point with the hook. Actually, Kevin being a little caught out there, but does have his dark flight to jump over the wall.
Jungler for jungler, and Jree with such a good rocket grab, catching Shook. He's also going to deal with Kevin, who's going to, try to force him out of these team fights. So another dragon spawning in another fight. Millenium this time starting earlier than the objective is available.
Look at that, Kevin going very aggressive on towards Wickd. They've managed to catch out Nyph here. Can they finish him off? The Inferno won't come through. Wickid's ultimate, not exactly what they were looking for as Nyph goes low. Will flash away. Kerp throws down his ultimate as well. It's a good culling from Tabzz. There is the true shot barrage coming through. It will get them one. Kevin's put on his passive there. Can they stick around for it? Kevin now trying to make a run for it. One more auto attack out of Tabzz will do it. He actually flashed to get that one. In the end, it's a 1-for-1. Millenium retreating.
Millenium didn't get the damage follow-up after Alliance were low, and Shook so lucky to get away with his life there. Locker to the Iron Slurry, giving him that additional HP. Millenium with, again, another fairly solid team fight.
That is, you'd almost argue, maybe overkill, although none of them really on top of each other. They've got complete sight of that area around the Baron there. We can see with their vision toggled on that they own that area of the map, and they're going to try and use that to stamp their authority on this game. In fact, the inner turret goes down for Alliance on the bottom side of the map, but Millenium doing a two-man Baron at this stage. Alliance trying to push for more objectives in terms of the base, though. Baron is down to half HP. Cullen's going to come out. I feel like Alliance should be able to finish off this turret, but now Kerp going to come running around there to grab on towards Junk. He's going to actually go down before he can get up onto his repellers. Nyph tries to get in there. Kevin will have his Bloodwell pop, but will be coming back into it. The Baron went over to Millenium there, and now they're trying desperately to get away. They'll lose Kerp, though, and actually Wickd fell to Creaton in the end, who's going to be recalling home, but it's going to be an inhibitor for Alliance for their troubles down there.
So Baron secured for Millenium in exchange for a inhibitor from Alliance. Will just get deleted very quickly. Oh, they've caught Kottenx.
Yeah, he's dead. Tabzz will get that one. He's now on the rampage at 6-1-3, and that leaves Alliance with a man advantage. Will they try and push this one back? Don't forget that the Baron buff is still there for Millenium, so there is a cocoon landed onto Kevin. Means a bit of free damage onto him. 7 seconds are going to come up. Baron Dance is about to start.
Now the thing is, Millenium do have that Bloodwell up with UC GA from Froggen. So in order for a fight to start, that's so much damage on Jree.
Yeah, the hook went wide completely. Jree already going very low. It looks like Alliance have decided to take a fight, but look at that. Tabzz blown to pieces without doing anything. Kevin went low, but he managed to actually survive through that one. Alliance are going to have to try and fight for this one. They don't have much of a choice.
No, they don't, but there is still a lot of ranged poke from Alliance. Millenium still trying to set themselves up with a fight. They're thinking about using this Baron as bait, but look at Jree's HP. It is so low. This is the teleport from Kevin. They're jumping in.
Kevin coming in, still has that Bloodwell available, but they managed to blow up Kerp. Can they keep ahead of this one, though? Nyph going to be focused down, finished off as well. And look at Kevin diving towards Froggen, who flashes away from the knockup, but his Guardian Angel will be popped, and they'll pounce on him as soon as he gets back up here, throwing everything at him to get the kill. And that's a 3-for-1. They've lost Fizz, but they're going to Baron.
That is the problem from Alliance's team composition. They don't have a standard front line. Gragas needs to knock up and knock away multiple targets, and he didn't have an explosive cast for that secondary team fight. So even though Kerp got focused down and blown up so incredibly quickly, it doesn't matter because Creaton can clean up house. Creaton looks like he's going 1v2, and I think he's going to get some kills here.
Yeah, he's going to kill Shook. No real problem with that one. He came right back down on top of him. Wickd finds himself pretty much all alone in the middle area of the map there. Can't do anything. And Millenium secure a second Baron in this one. Millenium looking for one slight mistake, a slight crack maybe in this defensive play from Alliance, and that may be it. Froggen moving towards that top lane, but look at this, Alliance going pretty aggressive. Culling coming out there, and that's decent damage they've done back, but they're going to regen it all back up.
Yeah, very important to note, Glacial Fish is not available, so if Millenium want to start another fight, one of the two very important team fight abilities is not there for Alliance. And every time Alliance have been down on ultimates, they have lost the team fight. Millenium have taken 3 minutes to siege this inhibitor turret, but on this wave, if they get 1 or 2 auto attacks down, it should be enough to secure the objective. The thing is, Wickd peeled away from the bottom lane, so they had a full 5-man defense on that middle lane, and look at the damage Kerp's putting on Wickd.
Oh, and he's going to go all in on this one as he dives on top of him, but will be able to escape as well. Tabzz actually flashing out aggressive from this. Good damage, but they've given up that middle turret and maybe the inhib as well.
Yeah, Millenium have got caught by the cocoon. Alliance won the fight.
They're throwing it in there. Kevin surely going to get his Bloodwell popped too, and it's right on the steps of the base, right on top of a minefield. He'll flash straight out as he True Shot barrage comes through as well, and Millenium having Kerp TP in there may still have something to say about this inhibitor, and they are in fact just going to move straight in for that one. They're going to take it. Will Alliance try and go for the fight? Wickd stepping forward, got no ultimate. Nyph moving in there as well. They want to get Jree. Cocoon not quite got the range. Millennium back out.
That is an excellent trade for Millennium. They've got all the time in the world to push down the rest of the lanes.
They could go at this for a while. We've got the Baron actually spawning in as Tabzz. They're going to catch some good damage there on Kottenx. The Cologne going to come through, and that's half health gone already. There's the grab, the one to Wickd, but he's not taking too much damage. Nyph will be focused. Froggen using the Zhonya's to get away from Kerp's ultimate, and that will be Shook getting one. Froggen's GA does get popped. This is going to be a long fight, but up until now, Millennium doing a decent job of it. Tab's going to get jumped on. It's a double kill, a triple kill in there for Kerp, and they're going to finish the left on the Creaton. That's 5 for 1. A brilliant fight again for Millennium.
Then Millennium just tore through Alliance. Creaton comes away with that with 50% of his HP. Yes, he did have his Guardian Angel pop, but there were so many extra lives from Millennium that Alliance simply didn't have the consistent damage. Millennium are going to close this game out after 52 minutes, and Alliance are 0-3 for their last 3 games.
Not what you want at the top of the league, but for Millennium, a valuable victory. It's taken them 53 minutes, but they topple the league leaders here in what was a very strong performance.
We say it every single time Millennium plays. When they play champions that revolve around picking off their opponents, they play well. Fizz in the mid lane, Blitzcrank, Lucian, Aatrox, champions that want to jump in, assassinate people. They're very mobile, they're very aggressive. And it's definitely Millennium's strong suit because they always find ways to make it work. I do think there wasn't enough of a front line for me from Alliance's team comp, but it did take a very long time for Millennium to close that game out.